Well, good evening. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays coming to you live tonight from North Carolina. I'm wanting to get back into some inside pitch baseball, and we're going to be continuing in the season of the New York Yankees following Mickey Mantle's pursuit of his Triple Crown season. We are in Kansas City this evening. We played a game previously, the first of the series in Kansas City, and the Yankees won 5-2. This is the second in that set, and so we're going to be firing away at the Yankees and the Kansas City Athletics from Municipal Stadium in Kansas City. We will be using inside pitch to play the game, but also we'll be using the PC replay system to keep the stats of the game. So that's what we'll be going to. You'll see the dice rolls, and then we'll play it through PC replays. Engine. So top of the first, pitching for Kansas City will be Jose Santiago. He did have some starts. He did only pitch 21 and 2/3 innings in 1956 with an 8.31 ERA with a 1-2 one loss record and a 2.45 WHIP. So this could probably get ugly pretty quickly for Kansas City, but we will see how it plays out. Starting lineups for the Yankees will be Hank Bauer at leading off, playing right field. Billy Martin batting second at second base. Bob Serve will be playing left field and batting third. The Mick, the one we're following in this replay, Mickey Mantle is going to be playing center field. Bill Skowron will be playing first base. Catching in this game will be Elston Howard. Yogi Berra is having the day off in this game, catching a break. After Howard will be Gil McDougald playing short. Andy Carey will be at third base, batting eighth. And then our pitcher, Don Larson, will be batting in the ninth spot. So here we go. Inside pitch baseball from Municipal Stadium. Jose Santiago brings the first pitch to Hank Bauer. 4-4. Let me turn myself down here. Possible strikeout, that's 16, will be too high. So we go to Bauer's card. 1-1. And that's a fly ball to right field. Enos Slaughter underneath it. Squeezes it for out number one, and the F9 put out. That brings Billy Martin to the plate. Martin in 56 batted .264 with 9 home runs and 49 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Santiago. 5-4. And another possible strike. And he strikes him out. Billy Martin goes down swinging. Swing and a miss by Billy Martin, who takes that long walk of shame back to the dugout after striking out. 2 outs as Bob Serve comes to the plate. Serve batted .304 in 115 plate appearances with 3 home runs and 25 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Santiago. 6-6. We've got a range play at the park. 4-3. That's a blank. That's going to be a rare play with no one on. Let's roll these dice. 2-2. Okay, we'll check the range play on the shortstop. It says third baseman chases foul ball into stands, resolve as a P5 range play, and check for injury to the third baseman. All right, range. The range of Pless is only a 2. Will he be able to get to it? The red die says he does. He does indeed range over and get the ball. But will he? His injury rate for Pless, so we might have an injury right off. We do have an out, but Pless injury rate is a 5. So injury chart on a roll of 6. Will be a re-roll. Keep getting a 6 on that. Is that a weighted die? He's going to be out a game. Plus 10. So he's going to be out a game plus 10. So Pless makes the play. For the P5. We're going to have to bring someone in for Pless. So let's make that substitution. That will make it next inning. So that's going to bring KC to bat here in the bottom of the first with no hits in the top of the first. I'll bring Joe Demastri to the plate, batting .233 with 6 home runs. Here's the pitch. 6-6. That's a K plus. It's a right-hander. And that will get him. Strikes him out. Demastri goes down swinging. As Hector Lopez steps to the plate. Don Larson digging in. Here's the pitch. 2-2. It's a righty. That's blank. Lopez gets to swing away on his own card. 4-6. Grounded to third base. Andy Carey up with it. Fires it over to first to Scowron for the 5-3 put out. And out number 2. That'll bring up Gus Zernial, batting .224 with 16 home runs and 44 RBIs. So a little pop to his bat. There's a chance he could go yard. 3-2. It's going to be a range play. We go to Zernial's card. 4-3. It's grounded back to the pitcher, back to Larson. Larson's range is a 3. So on the red die, it is a 5. He does not get to it. So Zernial reaches on the failed range play. So we have a single past the pitcher. And we have our first runner on in Zernial as Harry Simpson steps to the plate. He batted .293 with 21 home runs in 56. Here's the pitch from Larson as he looks over at Zernial. 2-2. It's a lefty. That's a star line. So that's going to be our final out of the inning. And it's a fly ball lifted into left field. Serve underneath it for the F7 put out. And out number 3. And we go to the top of the second. Scoreless here in Kansas City. And we are going to have to substitute Pless as he's injured. Boyer will come in. To play third. All right. We're set up, and that'll bring Mickey Mantle to the plate. The dangerous Mickey Mantle, whose triple crown season we're following. So here's the pitch to Mantle. 2-1. Possible strikeout. That 3 will get him. He gets Mick swinging. Mick was swinging from his shoes. Swing and a miss as he takes that walk back to the dugout with his head hanging low. And that'll bring up Bill Skowron. Skowron batted .308 with 23 home runs and 90 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Santiago. 5-5. Another possible strikeout. 17's too high. We go to Skowron's card. 6-1. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Hit deep, but Zernial is able to range underneath it for out number 2 with the F7 put out. Now to bring up Elston Howard. Howard on the season batted .254 with 5 home runs and 34 RBIs and almost 300 plate appearances, .299. 2-5. That's a walk plus. That roll of 16 will not get him. It is not a walk. Howard gets to swing away as that was a 14 and I had a 16 on the die. 5-6. That's a single past third. So it's a 2-out single by Elston Howard, and we have a runner on with Gil McDougald coming to the plate. McDougald batted .311 with 13 home runs and 56 RBIs as he has Howard sitting on first. Nothing on the strategy roll. 1-5. Range play. McDougald gets to swing away. 5-1. That's a pop up to third once again with a substituted Boyer. I got to find his card. One second. The ball is hit down the third baseline again. Drifting foul. Boyer's trying to range underneath it and get to it and run it down. Cleat Boyer. His range is a 3 also. 1-3, and he makes this play. Reading the red die. And it is a 1. He does indeed get to it for the P5 put out. And out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the second with our game still scoreless. Nobody hitting the ball very well yet as Enos Slaughter comes to the plate. Slaughter looks to take his swings at it, batting .281 with 2 home runs. Larson digging in. Here's the pitch from Larson. 2-4. Possible strikeout against the righties. He's only a 6. That will not get him. The 11 will not get him. Enos Slaughter gets to swing away. 1-5. Grounded back to Larson. Larson makes a quick scoop. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. For the 1-3 put out. And out number 1 as Slaughter's put out easily by a couple steps. As Larson plays that easily, that brings Jim Finnegan into the plate. He batted .216 with 2 home runs and 21 RBIs. 2-6. That's a righty. That's blank. Finnegan will swing from his card. 4-6. It's a line drive to Skowron at first, but he's on top of it. Makes the play easily as it almost centers him in the chest for out number 2. That'll bring up catcher Joe Ginsberg. Ginsberg batted .224 with an RBI home run and 14 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Ginsberg. 5-4. Possible walk chance. 14 is too high. Ginsberg gets to swing away. As he swings away, 4-2. It's grounded to second. Billy Martin up with it. Over to first for the 4-3 put out. And we go to the third. Still scoreless here in Kansas City. And Andy Carey stepping to the plate for the Yankees. Leading off here in the top of the third, Andy Carey. Here's the pitch to Carey. 2-2. It's at the ballpark. See what Municipal Stadium will do for Mr. Carey. 1-5. And it's a fly ball into left field. Gus Zernial underneath it for the F7 put out. And out number 1 here in the third. That'll bring up pitcher Don Larson. Larson swings a pretty good bat in his 79 at-bats. He's batting .241 with 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. So Santiago will have to be careful with Larson. Larson to the plate. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Possible error as Larson gets to hit from his card. 1-6. That's grounded to third. Boyer's error rating is a 9. That 16 is too high. Boyer makes the play easily over to first for the 5-3 put out. And out number 2. That'll bring up Hank Bauer. Hank Bauer was the standout from the previous game as he hit 2 home runs in the Yankees' 5-2 win against Kansas City the night before. Here's the pitch to Bauer from Santiago. 6-4. We're at the ballpark once again. 2-2. It's lifted again into left field. Zernial with a lot of activity his way here early in the game with the F7 put out. And out number 3 as Bauer is retired. And coming to the plate for Kansas City is Clete Boyer, who come in for the injured Rance Pless, batting .217 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Boyer. 6-5. Possible wild pitch. That would be a ball. So we'll roll again. 5-6. Possible error check. Boyer gets to swing away. 4-5. Excuse me. Star line 6. That's going to be a fly ball into right field. That'll be hit toward Bauer. Bauer's error rating is an 8. The roll of 14 too high as Bauer is able to get to it. Take it off his shoe tops for out number 1. With the F7 put out. Well, that should have been an F9. Oh, well. Still an out. We come to Santiago, and he does not have a hitter's card, so we go to the pitcher's card for Kansas City as Larson brings the pitch. 2-2 against the righty. That is blank. We go to the pitcher's card. 1-4. It's lifted into center field. Mickey Mantle makes that play easy, makes it look like a can of corn for the F8 put out. And out number 2. 2 up, 2 down as Joe DeMastri steps to the plate. DeMastri, his last time up, struck out. In this replay, he's batting .208 with 3 RBIs and a home run. Here's the pitch to Joe DeMastri from Larson. 6-2. That's a K+ against right-handed pitching. That would bring him to a 24. He strikes him out. That roll of 18, you would have thought would have been too high, but that K+ got him. Strikes him out for out number 3. And that'll take us to the top of the 4th with Billy Martin stepping to the plate. It's been a pitcher's duel so far, both only allowing 1 hit as Billy Martin steps to the plate. 5-3. Possible error on the throw is Billy Martin. That's grounded to second. Finnegan. Error rating is 11 at second. That 3, it will be a throwing error on Finnegan. But is that going to be a 2-base error or not? It will only be a 1-base error, so it's a E4. Charge to the second baseman, Finnegan. So we have Martin on the error. Infield in halfway. To get Martin. See what we got on our strat roll. Nothing on the strat. As Jose Santiago brings the pitch. 3-1, possible walk. And that too, it will be a walk as he walks serve. So Santiago getting himself into a little bit of trouble here in the 4th as he allows serve to get the free pass. And with no outs, we got runners on first and second with the Mick coming to the plate. Mickey Mantle coming to the plate with scoring on the base pass. 2-3. Again, it's a range play. Mickey Mantle will get to swing. 1-6. It's a fly ball into left field. Zernial, who has a range only of 1, so that doesn't look good, but you never know. Let's look at the red die. It's a 5. He does not get into it. He does not get it. Let's check the range. Find my right card here. Here we go. Nope, that ain't it. Don't tell me you got that chart. Oh, here we go. Failed range check on an F7. All right, a roll of D6. 1 to 4, it's a single. 5 and 6, it's a double. Looking at the red die. It will be a single. But will Martin score? Martin runs at a 4. F7. Would be -2, so that would bring him to a 2. So here we go, reading the red die, and he does. And he will score. So it's going to be a single plus that will score Martin from second. As Mickey Mantle drove in to run, hitting that ball past Zernial in left field. As Jose Santiago has allowed his first run, he's still got runners on the corners with no outs. And Bill Skowron to the plate. 3-4. Possible hit by pitch. Man, he plunks him. Santiago's hit by pitch is +10. My goodness. He must have beaten quite a few players in his time. That'll load the bases with no outs. And Elston Howard stepping to the plate as Santiago has got himself into some heat here in this game. 5-1. That is blank. We go to Howard's card. Pitch to Howard. 4-4. That's grounded too short. His is a 3. Finnegan's so a 1-3 chance for a double play, pulling the double play, and they'll let serve score. And it is not. It's a 5. Will that get served? And that will get the lead runner served at home plate. On the 5-2 put out for out number 1. Now to bring up Gil McDougall. McDougall batted .311 again in 56. Base is still loaded. 1 out. Infield halfway in, hoping to turn 2. Here's the pitch. 3-5. Possible strikeout, but the 18's too high. McDougall gets to swing away. 5-5. Question mark 8 on the roll of 16 against a right-hander. It's just lifted high into what was that again? Into center field. Lopez with it. With an arm of +1, that will score Mantle easily. So sacrifice fly into center field will score Mantle. And the Yankees continue to add runs, 2-0. Santiago looking kind of shaky here in the 4th. Here's the pitch to Andy Carey. 3-3. Blank. We go to Carey's card. Here's the pitch. 2-1. It's a fly ball lifted into right field. Enos Slaughter underneath it to close out the inning, but not before 2 runs come across on 2 hits. 2 men left on. As we go to the bottom of the 4th with the Yankees leading 2-0. Let me take a look at my box score. I want to see how many Santiago's pitched to. $17. I think he can face 19. All right. Stepping to the plate is Hector Lopez. Here's the pitch from Larson. 5-4. Possible walk on the roll of 18 is too high. Lopez gets to swing away. 5-6. Ground ball to first. Skowron makes the snag. Vacuum cleaner at first. We'll take it unassisted for the 3 unassisted put out. And Lopez goes back to the dugout. That'll bring up Gus Zernial. Zernial, his last time up, hit a single, so we'll see if he can have a little more success. Here we go. 1-3. That's a star line. Star line 4. And that's a ground ball to the shortstop. Gil McDougall up with it over to first for the 6-3 put out, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring up Harry Simpson. Simpson batting from the left side of the plate. His last time up, he flew out to left field. Here's a pitch from Larson to Simpson. 2-3. Possible strikeout. And he will get him, strikes him out as Simpson goes down swinging and will go to the 5th. With the Yankees leading 2-0. Larson pitching well as Santiago's still in the game. Looking to get a few more innings out of him. He's not pitched too terribly. He's only allowed 2 hits by the Yankees, but allowing 2 runs as he got a little wild in that last inning. Here's the pitch. Don Larson stepping to the plate. 5-4. Possible wild pitch. That'll just be a ball as he'll throw it again. 4-5. Possible walk chance, but the 17's too high. Don Larson gets to swing away. 2-6. He lifts it into left field. Zernial underneath it for the F7 put out. And out number 1 as Hank Bauer strides to the plate. And here's the pitch to Bauer. 1-2. Possible error check. Bauer gets to swing away. 6-3. That's a ground ball to third. Clete Boyer, if I remember, is 11, but we'll check that once again. No, he's a 9, excuse me. And that 4 will be an error by Boyer. Let's check the error. Is it 1 base or 2? It will be a 1 base error as Bauer boots it to allow, Boyer, not Bauer, on the E5. Bauer makes it safely down the first. Strat roll for Bauer. Nothing going there. That'll bring Billy Martin back to the plate as Santiago is now tired. Let me confirm that. The PC replay system says he's tired, but see what the inside pitch says. He gets tired after 19, and he's faced 19. He is now considered tired, but we'll try to get him out of this inning as Santiago brings the pitch to Martin. 2-6. Blank. We go to Billy Martin's card. 2-4. It's a fly ball to left field. Again, Zernial getting a lot of action this game as he drifts underneath it for the F7 put out. And out number 2 as Bob Serve comes to the plate. Here's the pitch to Serve. Santiago looking to get out of the inning. 6-1. Possible strikeout. The 4 will get him, and he ends it well as he strikes out Serve with the big bender. Struck him out. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the Yankees still leading 2-0 in this pitcher's duel. Slaughter to the plate. Larson with the pitch. 6-4. Against a lefty, that's a walk plus. Slaughter is a lefty. That will become a 19. And he walks Slaughter. Leadoff walk for Enos Slaughter. Who does have a 1 attempt And nothing on the strat roll as Slaughter will be at first with Jim Finnegan coming to the plate. Infield in halfway as Larson brings the pitch. 3-4. That's a star line. Hit to the shortstop, McDougald. I don't think Martin Martin is the pivot, and I don't think he adds anything to it. 1-2, and this is a double play, and it is a 4, but that should get Slaughter. Yep, that'll get Slaughter as they get the fielder's choice with the force out. At second with the 6-4 force out at second. So Slaughter will go back to the dugout, but Finnegan will be on first as Ginsburg steps to the plate. See if anything on the strat. Nope. Ginsburg steps to the plate. Here's the pitch to Ginsburg. Whoops. Suadice. Let's roll again. 1-3. That's a star line. 5. It's a fly ball into center field with the F8 put out. Finnegan will be going nowhere with the arm that Mickey Mantle has on him. That'll be out number 2 as Finnegan is resting at first base, and that'll bring Cleet Boyer back to the plate. Boyer steps in. Here's the pitch from Larson. 1-4. It's a righty that's blank, so Boyer gets to swing away. 6-6. It's a fly ball into left field. Bill Serve underneath it for the F7 put out. And our third out of the inning as we go to the 6th. And we're going to be looking at a new pitcher for the Kansas City Athletics. And we'll be looking at a righty. Gorman will be coming in. Tom Gorman. Will be coming in to pitch. Let me go ahead and find his hitter card while I'm at this, because he will be leading off. And that's not ideally how they would have wanted it to happen, but that's how it happened. Gorman coming in to pitch. So he takes a few warm-up pitches. Mickey Mantle staring him down, welcoming Gorman into the game. How would you like to be subbing into a game and the first guy you had to face is Mickey Mantle? I don't think that would be my first choice. There we go. Gorman on the mound. Mantle stepping in. Here's the pitch to Mantle. 1-6. Possible error. Mantle gets to swing away. 6-3. That's lifted into right field. Slaughter with it. In right field, he has an error rating of 7. That is a 4. So that is an F7 error on Slaughter. But it is not an odd roll, so Slaughter will make the play. No, that's not correct. Now that is. Slaughter does indeed make the play for the F7 putout. As Mantle goes back, he gave it a ride, but not far enough as Slaughter makes the play. That'll bring Bill Skowron back to the plate. Here's the pitch from Gorman. 6-1. It's a righty. That's a possible home run. That's a 9 on the dice against right-handed pitching. Bill Skowron has took this one deep. He's took this one long. He's took it into the cheap seats. Bada bang, bada boom. Home run. Bill Skowron. See, was able to get the Mick, but not Bill Skowron as the ball is deposited into cheap seats. We now have a 3-0 Yankees lead. Here we go. Here's the pitch. 3-6. Blank. We go to Howard's card. 1-2. Fly ball into center field. Lopez underneath it. For out number 2. That'll bring Gil McDougald to the plate. Actually, Elston Howard to the plate, excuse me. No, that was correct. McDougald. Just took it a while for it to show up. Here's the pitch to McDougald. 1-6. Possible error. 1-1. That will not be an error because that's a single to left field. Zernial. With it is McDougald is on first with 2 outs. And Andy Carey coming to the plate. Carey from Gorman. 6-4. It's a range play. Andy Carey gets to swing away. 4-2. That's a double possibility to right field. But if Slaughter can get to it, and his range is a 2. Again, we'll be reading the red die. It is a 5. He does not get to it. So that's a double. And McDougald, who runs at a 3 with 2 outs, that's a 4. In the right field. That'll make it a 5. And he does. That's a D+, as McDougald will score from first as Carey hits a double that will score McDougald as he makes his way from first to home to make this a 4-0 game, and Don Larson, with the 4-0 lead, will happily continue to pitch and to hit. Here's the pitch from Gorman. 5-2. That's a possible strikeout. The 19 is actually too high. Here's the pitch on Larson's card. The 3-2. Larson laces a double that will score carry. Don Larson doing himself a favor as he doubles into right field. Again, getting it past Slaughter, who's getting abused out in right field. Gorman getting smacked around here. That'll bring up Hank Bauer with 2 outs. Bauer back to the plate. Here's the pitch to Bauer. 3-6. Blank. We go to Bauer's card. 3-2. He lines it to third. Boyer stabs it out of the air for the L5 put out. And out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the 6th with the Yankees leading 5-0. And Gorman, I think it's going to be pitch hit for it. He was pitching so poorly. We'll bring someone in for Gorman. Against the right-hander, we need a lefty. We'll bring in Tim Thompson. Tim Thompson coming in to pitch hit for Tom Gorman. They need to try to get something going here. They're looking like they're the pitiful team they are. I think they're in last in their division at this time, and I can see why. Tim Thompson coming up, stepping to the batter's box as Don Larson digs in. Here's the pitch to Thompson. 4-1. We're at the ballpark. 1-5. Fly ball into left field. Serve underneath it for the F7 put out. And out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees leading 5-0. Yeah, my battery's getting ready to run low. What to do. Folks, I'm going to close this game out where we're at right now and pick it back up tomorrow, as the battery on my computer is running low, and I have other attachments on my outlets, my inputs, and so this is going to have to be finished tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good evening. Soli Deo Gloria.